right, welcome in YouTube. This is the live stream over at twitch.tv/Dioko. Today we are going to be covering the basics to sacrificing items for experience. Okay, now in Crowfall, players are given an opportunity to sacrifice items in order to obtain experience for their vessel's level. Vessel levels yield 3 new stat points that allow a player to add points to one of the 5 major stat categories. As you can see here, as we go in game, you can see that we have strength, we have dex, we have intellect, and we have spirit and constitution. Now, the stats you choose will be dependent upon the type of class you're playing and your current vessel, or for your current vessel, and also the type of playstyle you wish to experience. However, we will dive into this more into a later video, so let's not get too caught up into that. All right, so more about sacrificing items. An item's experience value is dependent upon a couple things: the quality of the item itself, as well as the player's, or excuse me, the vessel's level. All right, so for example, we're going to show you real quick some things that we have in our bag that we can maybe sacrifice. So we're going to come up to this altar here. As you can see, there's 2 fire pits. You're simply going to come up to it. You're going to interact with it, selecting F. And then, for example, let's take spider fangs. Okay, spider fangs, for example, there are 3 of them here. They're yielding 114 experience apiece. We've got some spider eggs that are going to yield about 39 or so experience apiece, 39 and a half. So anyways, it just kind of depends on what the item is, the quality of the item. For example, you can see that this green outline on these spider eggs actually indicates that it's uncommon. The white, as you can see at the spider silk, indicates that it's common. So that's just kind of a quick tip on that. Now, really quick, we're going to show you a brief example on how to level as fast as possible from 1 to 10. As you may know, if you've watched some of the other guides in our series, you can actually create arrows using the basic weapons under the basic weapons crafting menu. What you're going to do is you're simply going to farm up a whole bunch of knotwood. I'll go over in just a minute how many exactly you're going to need to get from 1 to 10. Okay, you're going to right-click the wood into the spot, and you're going to click assemble. Once you do so, and you farm up a lot of arrows, you're going to come back over to the altar, and this is going to be a great example for me to show you why you can only go to level 10 with knotwood. Okay, so for example, I am level 11. As you can see here, I'm about to click this arrow into the menu here. It's not going to yield any experience because the quality is not high enough for my vessel's level. Okay, so remember back to what we said originally. A few things that are going to affect the amount of experience is the item, the quality of the item, and then finally the vessel's level. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. Once you get past level 10, and we're going to go over the final tally of things for 1 through 10 in just a second. But what you're going to do after level 10 is you're actually going to farm up some common wood, such as yew wood, that either has a common, uncommon, or rare wood, and you're going to create arrows with that as well. Now, after we create that, we're going to take that arrow stack, and as you can see, it's actually a white highlighted arrow stack because it's common. We're going to take that up to the altar, and this is what you're going to see whenever you're between level 1 and 10. You're going to see that it's 105 experience for 100 arrows. That's 1.05 experience per arrow, okay? So, you're asking me now, okay, Dioko, that's great. Now, how do we get to, or what do we need to get from 1 to 10? So, at the very minimum, you're going to need 165 knotwood, okay? That is going to allow you to make enough arrows to go from 1 to 10. So, you need to farm 165 knotwood to make 16,420 arrows, or to get 17,241 experience, okay? Again, you're going to probably need to use the calculator on your computer. Just simply take, for example, 2,836 minus 221, and then divide that amount by 1.05 to tell you how many arrows you actually need. Okay, so guys, this has been the basics to sacrificing items for experience. And again, your max level is going to be level 30. The uncommon and rare arrows should take you up to level 20 and maybe just a bit further. I'll need to do some more testing on that. But anyways, you've got a good game plan to go from level 1 to level 10. And that's been it. So look forward to seeing you guys on the next video. And definitely feel free to check us out over on the live stream at twitch.tv/Dioko. Thanks, guys.